NHL 25 is here, and the market is crazy right now. At the beginning of HUT every year, it is crucial to find players that can help you fill the gaps in your lineup, especially if you are free to play. And that's why in this video, I'm going to show you some players that you can use to fill out your lineup for cheap, and why looking at leagues that are not the National Hockey League or even the National Hockey League Alumni Association might be the smart move for the beginning of NHL 25. Let's get into this. First, we start with Terik Parascak from the Prince George Cougars. This card sacrifices a lot of body checking and defense for shot power and skating, which I'm actually a big fan of. I don't think body checking is that important in NHL 25 right now, simply because of how weak the hitting is, except for one defenseman we'll talk about later. 90 shot power, 85 speed, 86 acceleration at 6 foot 173 is very hard to find. The speed might not be the best, but the agility really helps, and also just having that 90 shot power is very crucial. He's a very good card, again, very agile, shot powerful, and the thing you can't find with a lot of NHL players right now is powerful shots. Austin Matthews, Alex Ovechkin, Evan Bouchard, and Connor Bedard are really the only players with really strong shots right now. With perfect one-timers, accuracy is not as big of a thing, so I'm really big on power on my shots. Terik Parascak is a very good player to use, and I think he's going to have a long run in my top 6 on the wing. Next up, we have Brandon Hagel from the Tampa Bay Lightning and Berkeley Catton from the Spokane Chiefs of the Western Hockey League. Both players are rather small, 6 foot and 5'11", and they do not have good checking or defensive attributes, but I didn't notice that at all with Catton, at least. I noticed that he was able to pick off passes very well, played a really good, solid two-way game, and his saucer passes. I mean, obviously there's no pass assist, but just the confidence I felt in being able to pass with him was immense, and Hagel just generated a lot of offensive scoring chances with his speed. I picked up both players for under 3,500 coins each, and when I eventually decided I was going to put them with Mike Gartner, that really unlocked the potential for those two other players. Gartner just had the straight line speed in order to force defenders to back up, and then Catton and Hagel were able to just exchange passes back and forth and set up really good plays. Again, you are not going to be blown away by their checking attributes or their defensive attributes, but their passing and their shooting is essential right now. They're not the biggest players either, but these three players can work really well on a third line, and the most expensive card of the bunch is Gartner, who I picked up for 8,400 coins. So I think this could be a really good third line that you keep for a while. The speed is absolutely essential, and their puck skills and shooting is good too. Here's Brandon Hagel with a one-timer. He scored 2 one-timers in this game. I just had a lot of fun with these cards. Again, they sacrifice their checking and defense, but the offensive attributes keep them level with some of the other good cards in the game. Again, look for those major junior players. They are really good, and the Alumni Association too has some really good gems in there. Next up, the Finnish Flash, Teemu Selanne, easily the fastest player of the bunch. I've always liked Teemu Selanne cards, right-handed, super fast, and Teemu there was something about him that was just fantastic. I mean, obviously his shooting is great, the style is also great, you know, with the celly and stuff, but his body checking felt really good, and he felt more agile than his card might suggest. Forechecking with him was easy, and his puck skills were great too. He does not feel like an 82 overall card. This is the most expensive card that I picked up for this video, 14,000 coins, and honestly I was seeing him sell for as high as 100,000. It was wild. I have a friend who picked him up for 100,000. I told him he might have been a little bit silly, but those are the mistakes we make at the beginning of HUT. Again, the speed with McDavid is just great. Look at him get to the back post before anyone can even turn around. Teemu Selanne is an absolute killer in this game, and honestly, I think he's a must-have right now. If he's not on your first line, he's definitely on your second. Pick up Teemu, the absolute legend. Next up, from Chicoutimi of the QMJHL, we have Alex Huang. And you might be asking yourself, Sap, this card doesn't look spectacular at all. And I disagree. Again, I've stated before, I believe that shot power matters more than shot accuracy with how the perfect one-timers are. And Alex Huang, with his 95 shot power scares people. When that man winds up for a one-timer, people notice, and then it opens up the seam to the other side. Sometimes you have players who are there to put up points, and you have other players that are there to open up space for other people. Alex Huang on the power play opened up space for Elias Pettersson, and that shot was powerful. I spent all stream looking for the Alex Huang one-timer. We ended up labeling it the Wang Bang, and when it happened, we all freaked out. Alex Huang, that shot was an absolute ripper, and I honestly had so much fun having him on my third D pair with him on the first power play. I replaced Cale Makar on the first power play for Alex Huang. That shot power is deadly, and 93 agility. Very agile player, and it was very noticeable. It helped him with his playmaking too. If you look here, Alex Huang is able to make a nice little turn, and he feeds Nico Hischier in the bumper spot. Very agile defensemen are hard to find, especially righties. If you don't have the Cale Makar, I think Alex Huang could play in your top 4 D-core. That shot is so powerful. I also think that this is a perfect power play specialist for your third pair. The last defenseman I'm going to showcase, we got to watch the clip first. Luke Martin scored this one-timer, and just like Alex Huang, we were so happy. Luke Martin from Liga IFK, 6'2", 218, he doesn't look, all that special, but 86 speed at 6'2" is really good. 91 bounce, 88 agility, really hard shot power, 90 body checking. He's the only defenseman I could body check with. Fantastic card. And then finally, I wanted to shine some light on some cards I did not have. Joe Sakic, 88 speed, 88 acceleration, one of the best shots in the game, good face-offs. This is a very good card, and if you are looking for a centerman with high face-offs, I suggest Joe Nieuwendyk from the Calgary Flames. 87 speed at 6'2", 205 is really good for a centerman. He lacks some checking, but the defense awareness is there, and 85 face-offs. Face-offs are so important for puck possession. I think he's fantastic. And also Dylan Guenther, I think he's the best 83 team builder of the bunch. Easily the best sniper, has some really good speed and acceleration at 6'2", 175. If I build a team builder, this will be the first one I pick. In NHL 25, with early access, most people have filled out their XP path so far, and being free to play without being able to accumulate any other rewards is very hard, so you have to find some diamonds in the rough, and I hope today I was able to provide you with a bunch of diamonds that you can find for rather cheap. Again, these cards are not the Wayne Gretzky's or Mario Lemieux of the world, but these cards will be effective in the heart of your lineup. And there you go, a handful of players that you can use to fill out the rest of your lineup in NHL 25 Hockey Ultimate Team. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and will leave a like and a comment. Also, twitch.tv/Sapsterr. I'm trying my best to get the Twitch partner, and if you guys would like to watch some good gameplay, I stream usually between 10:30 p.m. and 2:30 a.m. Pacific, but also I do afternoon streams as well. Again, thank you guys for watching. My strategy video comes out Sunday, so stay tuned, and have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.